If you ever want to know how I came up with the nickname Captain Whitefoot, there they are. Alrighty, week number 5 begins under the instructions of, since last week I was fortunate to get a case of dengue fever. I've been told to kind of take it easy for a week or so. So I'm supposed to be on light duty. Let's see how that works. So instead of digging, which we got some time for that later, we're going to plant these little guys here. There's a cashew tree here and 3 guyabano seedlings. And I was thinking about putting those somewhere in the back. I know it looks kind of shady back there, but I'll make a little clear area there and grow some trees there. So let's get started with that. Alright, well, I didn't do too much clearing. Anyways, here's where I put the cashew tree here. This guy here. It's got a little bit of canopy over it, but it'll get some sunlight at least. Like I said, I didn't want to rip all this area apart like the house over there. So that's why I put the cashew and a little guyabano seedlings. I decided to put them right where that big tree is marking our property line. Whew, got a little dizzy looking up there. So there's the one guy there, right across the path. There's the second guy. And then I put their buddy over here, the third one, right over here along the path also. So keep an eye on those guys. Hopefully get those guys growing nicely. It's been raining on and off day to day. So I said I was supposed to take it easy, and that's pretty much what I didn't have a choice. Watered all these guys, so they're growing pretty nicely. I have some coconuts in about 5 years from now, some guyabano, some cashews, and whatever else we plant. I thought I'd take a little hike, and what you're looking at here is the back side of the cave. You can see down there at the bottom where the wave's crashing, that's the entrance there. And you can kind of get a look at just how high the cave is, how tall it is, how massive it is. Not only that, when we come up here, you kind of see how steep the drop-off is. Right down to the ocean there. Not a likely place for somebody to build a home in the future, but just kind of trying to take a look at, see how, can't really get too much past this point here. It's really steep, but different view from the cave. I'm gonna go inside maybe tomorrow or the next day, check it out a little bit. And that's about it. I'll head down the hill. This is as close as I'm getting to the cave entrance from the top. See, it's high tide, water rushing in there. And again, I want to just give kind of like a idea of the size, just how big this hill is. The 2 caves there, and then of course the biggest of the 3, they're way up there, pretty tall. And we'll come back another time. All right, day 2. I left a couple of bananas out here last night. Apparently the monkeys haven't been here yet. They're still there. So they must be around somewhere. Don't know where the monkeys are. We'll find them. Since I'm kind of in light duty mode, I'll give you a little idea of progress on the other buildings that are being built. Kubo there is all complete. This one here. They're just getting finished with this one here on the beach. And down the pathway here just a little ways. Building another little nipa hut here, right on the beach. And the dogs are staring at me. And there's my room. And just in time for lunch.
Kabila.
Kabilang tayo?
Kabila.
Pusa.
Bilis na yung kuan mag-tiles, no? Yo. Yo. Bilis na yung kuan mag-tiles.
Well, to give you a little idea of other projects I've been doing. Since the concrete and rebar and all that's kind of on a standstill, I decided to blaze a couple trails. And I'll show you what they look like from the back of the house. One going back that way, one going back this way. Here we go. And then the other one from the other corner of the house, if I don't trip and fall, going in the opposite direction here. Here we go. And that's where this one stops, right at the dry creek bed. I'll keep going that direction with it. And as you can see, pretty much everything is uphill from where we are. But at least that gives us some new paths to explore. And I'll keep going further and further till we reach the other side of the island later. Here we are at the other beach, and judging by the looks of it, looks like low tide. I think this is a good time to go check out the caves over there. Do a quick stop right here at the house, right before the cave. I'll change into my water shoes, and then we'll head over there. Not going to be easy making those last few steps in there. around these waves if I can. Not gonna be easy. Whoo! Look at how big this thing is. It's amazing. I think I just woke up the neighbors. Look at them all flying around. All those bats. Wow. Hey! Guess he's camera shy. Wow. There you have it, your little tour of the cave. Just in time too, I think the seas are getting higher. My little path that I was walking on earlier is already flooded. Good morning, chicken. Yeah, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Quit acting like a monkey. Okay, day 3 begins. I'll start out, since it's a little bit cloudy out today, I'll start out with a little bit of gardening. And by the time I get done watering all these plants, I bet it'll start raining. Let's get started. Another one. Whew. That's right, don't get up. I got this. Alrighty. Well, I almost had this trail all cleared up to this clearing point when my chickens, oh my gosh, seriously. Anyways, I got it right up to this point here, and that's when my kubo got dull, so I had to sharpen it up. You can see the clearing not too far from here. Hack away at this last little section here, and we'll have this trail out into the open. a little interesting artifact here. These little flowers, little purple flowers, are all over the place. And now they're kind of discarding like their little purple hairs. So I don't know if you can get this in color or not, but like the whole ground is purple. Where else can you walk on purple soil? Alright, well, as you can see by Prada, it's been one of those days where I'm still kind of a little bit on light duty, so I went down to get another second bag of rocks and started feeling just a little lightheaded. Good news is the hose over there, I actually got water running to it again, so these big guys, I don't have to cart these things up twice a day. And along with my juices, I'll just bring up some calamansi juice and mix with it and some iced tea, and I guess I'm going to call it a day today. Get some rest, maybe jump in the ocean for a little bit and come back, do it one more time tomorrow. Just about to put on my mask and snorkel, this guy is hiding inside the mask. Oh my gosh. No way. Day 4 begins, and I don't have a clue what I'm gonna do today. I haven't really made any plans. Of course, more dirt, more rocks. Try and get this leveling and grading finished over here. It's coming along slowly, but so is the concrete and the rebar we need to put in it. So we'll just do the usual, I guess. Water some plants. Maybe find other unique things to do. Maybe the monkeys will show up. Maybe Prada will chase them away. She's looking for them right now. She must smell something. Anyways, time to get to work. At least we can get rid of one of these two piles here. Alright, who can guess what 3 flavors these are? Of course, the first one's water. But this is what I was talking about, was that I got the hose working over here now. So all I have to do now is just bring up these powdered juices or these concentrate juices, and I got a bar actually. Come to think of it, there's only a few ingredients missing. Rum. Maybe we'll call this area Prada's Pub. Alrighty, got the plants watered. I have to tell you, some of these coconut trees, they're growing pretty fast. They seem to grow faster than other ones. But, well, it's the learning curve of being a tropical gardener, I guess. So, we got the fire kind of burning all those roots and stuff over there, which kind of makes it smoky around here. These two guys have sprouted up. Well, these are the two palm trees that we brought from the city. Boy, these guys are just... Here's something. Where is it? Here. Where are they? Oh, you stupid chickens! Every freaking time. Every time I think there's monkeys around. All right. Let's go find something else to do. All right. Since it's too sunny to, well, be working in the sunlight, I kind of cleared my path going north right up to this monster tree here. Pretty wild how this tree kind of twists. It's a big one. And then I heard the ocean, and it's not too far. You can just barely see it through the clearing there. That's the neighbor's house that's being built over there. So basically, looks like all I did was build a parallel path. But I'll later on keep this path heading north because we want to make it to the opposite beach where there is no houses, no nothing. That's the goal of this path. So that's enough for today for this path. We'll come back and work on it later. Just getting down here by the Wonderfalls, Prada saw a monkey near the ocean. She's going after it. We'll see if we can find it. Well, I don't see him anywhere. That monkey was on the beach, and when he saw Prada, he shot right up the hill here. And he's in good hiding. That's too thick for me to be crawling through that stuff. Got too much thorny stuff and all that. They're around here somewhere. I think the odds of seeing any monkeys as long as Prada's around is going to be very minimal because she just chased another one up the creek bed there. Did you get him, girl? Yeah, they're fast. Anyways, well, as you can see by the sky over here, it's been raining on and off since about lunchtime. And didn't have my camera down with me, but I went ahead and cooked some corned beef and rice for the crew and did laundry, which I don't think anybody wants to see a 50-year-old man wash laundry by hands. So we didn't videotape that. We'll just keep watching for the monkeys, I guess. You keep scaring them off, girl. All right, moving on. And here's how this thing works. Fresh water. A nice little rock collection going. Gonna use every bit of it too. Well, since it's still cloudy out and in between rain showers, I just got that little bit of patch there to level down to a 3-foot level. See if I can get that finished before we head back to the city tomorrow. Let's get it done. Well, I wanted to blaze a trail going in a northeast direction directly towards the other shore. Led me right to this little old logging camp here. There's not much wood left for me to be able to use, but it's funny because I used to go from the other direction over there to get here. So now I got a shortcut coming straight from the house. Here's the new trail. And just like that, I'm here. Earlier, I had to go down the hill and then over and then back up the hill and then over to the side to get to where the logs were over there where they were doing lumber. So I think that's probably going to wrap it up for me for this week. Just about got this all dug out. Prada seems to like the layout. And it's just been raining on and off all day, so I think we'll just kind of wrap things up here, head into town, get some McDo, and enjoy a little bit of air conditioning, and then be right back here to continue. One little thing is always cute when I get back to the house. Puppies are always happy to see Prada. It's puppy time for her. Time for me to head into town.